The Entrepreneur's Guide to Hiring Employees. Executive Summary. This report outlines critical hiring practices for entrepreneurs based on 5 decades of experience with over 7,000 small and medium businesses. Research from the Wall Street Journal indicates that hiring mistakes cost rapidly growing entrepreneurial organizations between $250,000 and $600,000 in lost revenue. A financial burden few entrepreneurial ventures can withstand while maintaining growth trajectories. At a certain point in every business's development, entrepreneurs recognize the necessity of expanding their workforce. Whether this expansion involves salespeople, bookkeepers, warehouse staff, or service providers, the hiring process represents a critical juncture that can either accelerate or impede business growth. Unfortunately, many entrepreneurs discover that instead of alleviating workload, new hires may inadvertently create additional work, reduce revenue, and increase operational costs. Fundamental assessment criteria. When evaluating potential employees, entrepreneurs must address 3 fundamental questions. 1. Work style compatibility. Will the candidate work in the manner required by your business model? 2. Job capability. Can the candidate effectively perform the required responsibilities? 3. Skill proficiency. Does the candidate possess the necessary knowledge and experience? Despite their apparent simplicity, entrepreneurs frequently disregard these criteria in favor of hiring candidates they find personally agreeable. It is essential to recognize that the hiring process is not designed to identify potential social companions, but rather to secure individuals who will contribute to business growth. Common hiring mistakes to avoid. 1. Prioritizing personal rapport over professional qualifications. A significant error involves selecting candidates based on perceived friendliness or social compatibility. While cordiality and professionalism are valuable attributes, entrepreneurs must remember that the employer-employee relationship differs fundamentally from friendship. The primary objective remains securing talent that will advance business objectives. 2. Neglecting pre-employment assessment. Numerous affordable pre-employment evaluations exist that can identify candidates' internal motivators. Ensuring alignment between these motivators and the company's growth objectives is crucial for sustainable working relationships. 3. Accelerating the recruitment process. Despite the operational challenges associated with business expansion, hastily executed hiring decisions typically yield suboptimal outcomes. Patience in the recruitment process typically results in identifying more suitable candidates. Structured interview methodology. A systematic interview process should include 1. Motivation analysis. Inquire why the candidate is seeking employment opportunities. Their response often reveals important insights regarding their professional objectives and potential alignment with organizational goals. 2. Comprehensive background examination. Thoroughly review the candidate's professional, academic, and personal history. Previous behavioral patterns frequently predict future performance, particularly regarding customer interaction capabilities. 3. Critical evaluation of sales candidates. Sales positions require particular scrutiny, as some candidates develop considerable expertise in securing positions without possessing the requisite skills for effective performance. Multiple evaluators can provide balanced assessment and mitigate the risk of being influenced by strong interview performances. 4. Mandatory background verification. Never extend employment offers without conducting comprehensive background checks. Candidates typically present their optimal behavior during interviews, which may not accurately represent their standard professional conduct. 5. Punctuality assessment. Candidates who demonstrate scheduling inconsistencies during the interview process often exhibit similar behavior with customers and colleagues. Such conduct warrants serious consideration regarding employment suitability. 6. Substance use screening. Employees with substance use issues may introduce workplace disruptions and require disproportionate managerial attention to address recurring emergencies and problems. 7. Performance audition for customer-facing positions. Implement an audition stage wherein candidates present your company's offerings after sufficient preparation time. This exercise reveals their preparation thoroughness, business knowledge, and sales approach. distinguishing between informative presentation and effective selling techniques. Pre-recruitment preparation. 1. Documented position requirements. Develop detailed written job descriptions before initiating recruitment. For replacement positions, revise descriptions to address any deficiencies that may have contributed to previous employee departures. 2. Quantifiable performance expectations. Avoid subjective terminology such as work hard in favor of specific measurable requirements, e.g., arrive at the office by 8 a.m. daily or deliver 10 customer presentations per day. Quantification reduces potential misunderstandings regarding performance expectations. 3. Resume verification. Recognize that resume falsification constitutes a significant industry concern. Thoroughly verify stated qualifications and accomplishments to prevent confusion and misalignment. Interview best practices. 1. Candidate-centered discussion. Resist the entrepreneurial tendency to dominate interviews with discussions about company achievements. Instead, encourage candidates to ask questions about the business and articulate how their skills align with organizational requirements. 2. Reference consultation. Regardless of position level, contact provided references to gain insight into the candidate's character, work ethic, and interpersonal dynamics. Post-hiring integration. 1. Structured training implementation. Develop a comprehensive written training plan detailing weekly expectations for the first several months of employment. This plan should require progressive demonstration of proficiency in articulating company value propositions and executing essential responsibilities. 2. Realistic compensation expectations. Avoid assuming that commission-based or variable compensation structures will motivate employees to the same degree they motivate entrepreneurs. Employees typically prioritize stability and predictable income over maximum earning potential. 3. Consistent accountability. Hold new employees accountable for meeting training milestones and performance objectives. Clearly communicate that failure to demonstrate requisite proficiency through role-playing, Q&A sessions, and observed customer interactions may jeopardize continued employment. Conclusion. Implementing these evidence-based hiring practices will significantly reduce the likelihood of costly hiring mistakes and enhance organizational effectiveness. By approaching recruitment with methodical diligence, entrepreneurs can identify candidates who genuinely contribute to business growth rather than merely creating additional operational challenges. Thank you, and to get more information, call 530-684-1473.